We want the politicians of this country to do their job and end this genocide. But instead, Justin Trudeau and Melanie Joly chose to listen to the Israel lobby groups. These groups' positions have opposed a ceasefire, denied Israel's war crimes, denied Israel's genocide, disrespected the international court's rulings. This is foreign interference.
We wrote to Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland, and Minister of Foreign Affairs Melanie Joly as a group of 19 healthcare workers who have served in Gaza this past year. It has been nearly 4 months since we wrote our letter, which still has not received any reply whatsoever. This is beyond shameful. This is ongoing complicity in genocide by this Canadian government.
Surrounding our clinic are tens of thousands of families living in tents, a thin piece of nylon that can never protect against the blazing sun, or as we're seeing now. One mother brought in her infant with such extreme diaper rash that his entire bottom was raw and bleeding because instead of diapers, which she could not afford at $1 apiece, she was forced to use plastic bags. Another mother, nursing an infant, lost her tent this week due to the rising seas.
This white coat that I wear, it's a universal white coat. It stands for empathy, honesty, and integrity. It represents a doctor's duty to protect all lives equally. I feel safe wearing this in Canada. Unfortunately, the same white coat, when a Palestinian doctor wears it, it becomes a target for Israeli soldiers. I want to share with you a story of a child I was taking care of in the European Gaza hospital. Her name is Salma. She was 4 years old. She was brought to the hospital with a severe head injury, unconscious and fragile. Her condition deteriorated, ended up going to the ICU. She reminded me of my own daughter. I kept on hoping someone would come and comfort her, like a parent or a mother, but she was, in quotations, a WCNSF, which stands for a wounded child with no surviving family. Each day I stood by her side praying for a miracle, but because of a lack of IV antibiotics, a lack of pain medication, she succumbed to her injuries.
There are about 20,000 new orphans in Gaza. I would witness children walking into the bathroom to fill their water containers with dirty water from the toilets. 70% of the people in Gaza are drinking water that is unfit for human consumption. The Palestinians that we were staying with would take from their very little food and water and give it to us because of their generous hospitality. And even then, some days we went 30 hours without any water. We felt real thirst for the first time in our lives.
We have witnessed the targeting of ambulances and paramedics, nurses and physicians, pharmacists and medical students. As of 2 months ago, Healthcare Workers Watch had verified the killing of 595 Palestinian healthcare workers since October 2023, and the actual number is likely to be close to 1,000. 300 more Palestinian healthcare workers have been unlawfully detained by Israeli forces in the same time period. The world has normalized this. I stand in front of you today to say this is not normal.